A performance breakthrough leader, international speaker, founder, and master facilitator of Adore Leadership. She's also currently serving as Vice President in the Malaysian Association of Professional Speakers. Please welcome on stage with me, Miss En Yee, with her speech, How Dare You, Imposter.
15 June 2012, at 3:30, I was driving down alongside Jalan Tun Razak, heading to Surya KLCC. Oh yeah, I missed my clip there. Heading down to Surya KLCC, there was a very bright, warm afternoon. And I was exceptionally excited, but nervous at the same time. You see, I was being headhunted to join Surya KLCC. I was meeting this man who has impressed upon the industry someone who has got very high standards in running shopping mall. To meet this man, to me, is a privilege because he don't simply meet people. So to see him is definitely an honor, very excited, but at the same time very nervous because he is known, this Australian is known as a person who doesn't take bullshit. He's very, very direct. So I was thinking, what if he asks me a question and I can't answer him? That would make me a fraud. And I only have 9 years of experience growing from zero to mastering every aspect of running a shopping mall in just 9 years. And the experts who are serving Surya KLCC at least having 15 years in them, mastering just one segment. And for a woman, normally it's either the HR, the PR, or the finance. But here am I, 9 years, running everything. So what if I fail him, Yes, this is the man that I'm meeting. So what if I fail him? And 9 years compared to 15 years, I'm young. They are expert. I'm still learning. And they are established. I don't quite belong with them. That's what's playing in my head. And if I fail him, my reputation as a capable leader can be a fraud because I think I have been lucky so far to establish where I am to right now being headhunted over there. So all these things were running through my head. So stop. All these voices are just a small fraction of what's going through a person who is experiencing imposter syndrome. Now, it is often said that it is very, very common, yeah? And it is that voice in our heads that tell us that we are not good enough, that you don't belong, that you are a fraud, yeah? But look at all these people. Can we get the next slide in? So Infosys, next one. Okay, Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou is a very famous poet, American poet, and a civil rights activist. And she has admitted that over her life, she feels like a fraud, despite all her accomplishments. And then we have Michelle Obama, the former First Lady of United States, yeah, who also admittedly said that throughout her life that she felt like an imposter. And who is this? Tom Hanks, one of the biggest Hollywood stars and award-winning, Oscar-winning actor as well. And he also said that he feels like a phony many times, despite of all the awards that he has, a lot of the achievements that he has gotten. Serena Williams, she too mentioned that she experienced imposter syndrome, especially in her early career days. And Dr. Brené Brown, an established, renowned speaker as well as an author, she too said that she struggled with imposter syndrome despite of all the successes and accomplishments that she has. Now, what that shows is that it doesn't affect just any of us, it affects almost everyone, including those who are famous, established public figures. And it is not something which is only a selective of you who has that, so it can affect anyone. Now, 10 days ago, when I was going through very bad viral influenza, I was playing with this AI, the chat GPT and some of the AI stuff. I posted this question and I asked them, there is perfect people in the world? And I said, true or false? Just for fun, yeah, because I was sick, can't talk. So all 3 different platforms on this AI said that it is false. There's no such person as perfect. Everyone has its flaw, everyone has its weaknesses, and no one in this world is perfect. So I said, great. Now I'm going to ask the second question. So I asked the chat, everyone in the world experience imposter syndrome in some parts of their lives. True or false? Since the first question, all the platforms that I've checked with said false. Now I want to see what are they going to talk about imposter syndrome. So all 3 of them, the first one said that as an AI language, I cannot accurately determine the truthfulness of such statement. Right? However, it's commonly believed that most people experience it. And the second one tells me it's true. Right? Imposter syndrome refers to a feeling and most people actually experience it. And another one, this one is I think most of the people very, very familiar with the chat GPT. It says that it is difficult to say whether everyone in the world experiences imposter syndrome. But it's a psychological phenomenon that most people, a lot of people, will experience. So what I wanted to say is that in all this thing that is happening, all this imposter syndrome, it is a common experience that everyone or most of us do experience. So how do you actually overcome imposter syndrome? Few ways. One of it is to see therapists or professionals, seek support from the professionals who has proper professional indemnity insurance like me, and you have a one-on-one, and the fee is pretty expensive. And another way, which I am going to share with all of you, it is very, very easy, very, very relaxing, so hopefully to help you to deal with that. Now, I would want every one of you to actually play together in this. And I want all of you to just slowly close your eyes. Just close your eyes, relax. And for some of you who say, no, I don't have imposter syndrome, never mind, just play along, and probably you may take a nap for 10 minutes, since after lunch, I know that you would want a nap, so this is a chance. So just close your eyes, listen to my voice as you close your eyes. And the first thing, I want you to pay attention. Is there a negative voice in your head that tells you, what is it about your achievement and your success. I want you to roll your eyeballs up. While you are closing your eyes, just roll your eyeballs up as high as you possibly can, as if you're looking into your own eyebrows. With your eyeballs looking up, eyes closed, take one good deep breath, hold it in, exhale slowly, and relax. Again, pay attention to your thoughts and identify some of the negative self-talks that arise. And it's not the voice that you're telling yourself, it is this voice that you always battle with. That voice in your head that tells you what is it about yourself. Now identify which negative voice do you most commonly hear. Is it, I'm not good enough? I'll never be able to do this. I'm a fraud. Feel like a fake or a phony. I'm not as good as she, he, or everyone else. I'll mess it up as usual. I'm not capable of handling this. Or I don't deserve such praise or compliments. Or I feel my achievement has got something to do with luck. Or people overestimated my intelligence and abilities. Or I'm afraid I'll not live up to his, her, or someone else's expectation. I'm too young, too old, too fat, too thin, too tall, too small. Right? Who said that? Whose voice are you hearing that from? Is it from your parent, your relative, your siblings, close friends, spouse? Or it's just your inner voice? When you have that achievements, every time when you achieve something, what is that voice telling you? So I want you to now, slowly, coming out from there, and with your eyes closed, I want you to look from your memory all the past achievements, no matter how big or small,
that always been there is such technology. Why is this big interest in CCUS currently? Is it because that
just retrieve from your memory, with your eyes closed, retrieve all the memories from the past achievements, no matter how big or small it is. And for each achievement is represented by a book, because that's how much effort you put in. If you had contributed a lot of effort to achieve that, then that's a thick book. If lesser, then that's a thinner book. So each book is an achievement, and I want you to visualize that. Each book is an achievement. So think up all your achievements that you can recall of. From securing scholarships, to graduating university, or simply just completing school. Securing yourself a job, to being promoted, to setting up a family, to being a parent for a baby, and now the baby has grown up to a proper kid, a proper teenager. All these achievements, pile it up, put it as a book. Each and every one is one book by itself. The more effort that you put in, the thicker the book is. From being broken once, to have learned to be stronger, wiser, smarter, to have continuously improvement, to become a better person, both personally and professionally. You pick up new skills, better habits, to doing your absolute best, to being where you are now. So if you have written a book and successfully launched it, some of you here, then that's another achievement. If you had put in tremendous effort in it, being committed to it, another thick book that you have gotten yourself. So pile it up, continue to pile it up. Pile up all your achievements and look how tall those books right now are. And look at now that voice that tells you that you are not good enough, that your achievement is merely luck, or it's just a voice in your head. Now I want you to now lift your hand up, pinch that little voice out from your head. Hold that little voice and show it that pile of books that you have piled up just now. Show it how much effort you have put it in to get to where you are today. And I want you to just challenge that imposter's voice. And I want you to say out loud now, don't you dare to say so again. Don't you dare say so again. How dare you? Don't you dare say so again. How dare you? And fling that voice, throw it far, 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 far away, throw it. Going back to your thoughts just now when you mentioned, when you hear that voice, I'm not good enough. Right now, reframe it. I'm enough. I'm good, just as I am. For the voice that says, I am unable to do this. Now reframe it to, I may not be able to do this right now yet, but I can learn and improve. I'm a fraud. Change it to, I have worked hard to get to where I am, and I deserve to be here. The voice that says, I'm not as good as everyone else. Reframe it to, everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses, and I am unique and valuable. For that voice that says, I'll never be successful or as successful as he or she. Reframe it to, success means different things to different people, and I can define my own version of success and work towards it. For that voice that says, I'm too young, too old, too tall, too thin, too tall, too short. Reframe it that age, size, height, and experience don't define my worth or my ability to learn and grow. For that voice that says, I'll always mess things up. Now tell yourself that mistakes are just a natural path of the learning and growing journey. And I can use them as opportunities to grow, to improve. That voice that says, I don't deserve happiness, success, love. Change it to, I deserve all the good things in life, just like anyone else. That voice that says, I'll never be able to change. Now reframe it to, change is possible, and I am capable of making positive changes in my life. For that voice that says, I'm not capable of handling this. Reframe it that I have the skills and resources to overcome challenges and handle difficult situations. So tell that voice, don't you dare say so again. How dare you? Now in a count of 1, 2, 3, take a deep breath in, fill your lungs with air. 4 and 5, slowly open up your eyes, feeling fresh, feeling powerful, feeling energized. Everybody awake? Right? So aside from doing all this reframing, shifting your perspectives, these are the 3 areas that you can also do. Seek support, a mentor, a coach, or just a friend to support and to recognize how many abilities and successes that you have. Practice self-compassion on yourself. We are the worst criticizer on ourselves. So stop doing that. Yeah? Be more compassionate to yourself and then embrace that fall, that failure as an opportunity for us to grow and improve. Now, remember that you are never alone. And these are just ways to overcome imposter syndrome. It takes constant practice. Yeah, if you're not seeking therapy, it takes constant practice because that voice that you have been hearing it for as long as you live. Right? So it takes quite some time for you to actually change that setting. But it's possible. It's possible. Though imposter syndrome is a serious issue that affects many people, including some of the world's most successful people and even public figures, but by recognizing and challenging this negative voice in our head, seeking support, and taking actions, you will be able to overcome this. And I'm saying this again, yeah, you are not alone, and you have got this. So thanks for playing together with me today in this, and let's go out and conquer imposter syndrome and dare to face it, and you will be accelerating your way to achieve the goals that you have always wanted to. So thank you everyone for playing with me.